So, good evening, everyone. We are presenting Adapting Education and an in-depth investigation into the impact of online classes on student learning outcomes. According to Danforth and Miller 2018, inclusive in the social revolution in the innovation of education moods, online classes have emerged as a transformative force in the educational landscape, offering flexibility, accessibility, and personalized learning experience to students worldwide. So online classes, we have educational landscape can offer and flexible flexible personalized learning experience to students. As we all innovative forms of traditional lifestyle, the transition to online isn't yet fully observed and cannot be fully implemented due to accessibility barriers, internet connection, gadget, and poverty. It is sometimes this factor that decide the best fit of learning system suit the learners of certain socioeconomic backgrounds. So study has have yielded mixed result regarding the impact of online classes on student academic performance. This discrepancy can be attributed to various factors, including the specific subject matter, student demographics, and quality of online learning environments. Online classes emerge transformative force education. However, realizing the full potential of online learning requires careful consideration of impact of student performance, engagement, and overall educational success.
So, the research problem for the investigation into the impact of online classes on student learning outcome in root in the needed understand how to shift the online education has affected the academic achievement of students. Key questions may include assessing whether online classes contribute to a decline or enhancement in learning outcomes, exploring factors influencing student performance in virtual environments, and identifying effective strategies to optimize online aim to provide valuable insight for educator, policymakers, and institution seeker to adapt improving the quality of education in the digital era. The research gap in the student of adapting education and in-depth investigation into the impact of online classes on student learning outcomes revolves around the need to comprehensively understand the specific factors of influencing student learning outcomes in online classes. While existing literature acknowledges the shift of online education, there's a lack of in-depth analysis regarding such effectiveness of different online teaching methods, the impact of digital resources, and the role of student engagement in virtual learning environment. Addressing this gap is crucial for information educators and policymakers of how optimize online education for enhancing student learning experience and outcomes.
So, objectives. The purpose of this research and its objectives are to 1. Understand the impact of online classes on students' learning outcomes by comparing academic performance, engagement, and satisfaction levels between online and traditional classroom settings. So, in short, the difference in students' experience in face-to-face and online classes. And number 2, identify factors that influence academic performance and satisfaction in online learning environments by analyzing the perceptions, preference, and learning experience in online classes. So, of course, we have different experiences of our own during online class. So, in this part, the goal is to know how was the online class experience to the students. And number 3, recommend effective pedagogical approaches and instructional strategies in online courses by evaluating the effectiveness of different teaching methods, learning activities, and assessment practices in online settings. So, after the research is approved and conducted, we'll be able to have substantial data to be able to recommend better online learning approaches depending on the learning styles of students and their digital access. So, research questions is number 1, how do students' academic performance and learning outcomes differ between online and face-to-face classes? So, number 1, productivity in schoolworks, engagement in classroom, and how well they understand the courses being taught in the classroom. Question number 2 is, what factors influence the students' engagement and satisfaction in online learning environments? So, and number 3, how can online classes be adapted to cater to the diverse needs and learning styles of students in terms of instructional materials, instructional strategies, and classroom communication? So, these factors are the proponents and asynchronous classes and classroom communication online. For example, group chats and etc. So, number 4, what are the long-term implications of online classes learning on students' academic trajectories and career outcomes? So, how does these factors affect the students that are in online class in the long term? For example, this might be draining on them in the long run and etc.
The review of related literature. The impact of online classes on the satisfaction and performance of students during the pandemic period of COVID-19. The study is an India-based research on the impacts of online learning in 4 key points. As a versatile platform for learning and teaching process, the e-learning framework has been widespread. Many comparative studies have been carried out, and in status quo, authors propose 4 prominent determinants of learning outcome, which are the course design, instructional, instructor quality, prompt feedback, and students' expectation. 4 factors are important to scale the quality of online learning. So, these to point out the variables influencing the quality of e-learning, such as administrative support, course content, course design, instructor characteristics, learner characteristics, social support, and technological support. As a versatile platform, the e-learning framework has been widespread. And according to the study, the achievement of these 4 factors are important. These 4 factors are very important to measure if the quality of online learning is more effective as the new learning and teaching process, if it can help to improve the level of the students' academic achievement, and if this learning and teaching process is better than face-to-face.
Online Learning Theories, Anderson 2018. These theories inform the development of effective instructional strategies and design principles for online courses according to the needs and learning style of the student, especially considering their digital accessibility. This is relevant since it highlights the process of the online learning comprehension of the student. Technology interaction theories, Meshaira and Coiler, 2016. These theories can guide the design of engaging and interactive learning experience that leverage the affordances of technology. This is relevant since it shows the impressiveness of the digital differences in technology integration of the online class system. Conceptual, independent variable, and dependent variable.
That's all. Thank you everyone. This is Group A. Thank you for listening.